tripping like this, back and forth, wonder who gon' hold you. Everybody needs somebody to hold them down. Everybody needs somebody to hold them down.
Look, cool. That means shorty hair that we never could speak about. You get mad, I'm mad, we sleep it out. And then she had a man who used to, so she told me she wanted out. Got a couple of...
Bryant pockets in.
A community challenge right here on 2K TV.
Last weekend, I was honored to be invited into a legendary all-star team-up with top NBA 2K influencers and streamers.
Filthy, bro!
It was an epic show, and if you weren't one of the nearly 1 million to watch it live, we've captured all the action.
Oh, man.
Let's go, baby. Check back next week for the full story.
Come on!
What's up, everybody? It's Robbie, and I've got some My Team tips for you today. Let's get into some triple threats, online and offline. Which one's best for you? Well, both of them if you do them the way that you have fun. How do you have fun? Use cards that you enjoy. I can't emphasize this enough. With how short triple threat online and offline games take time-wise, it's important to enjoy yourself. That's why we all play video games. I use lineups that don't necessarily include the best players in the game at the time, but I use players that I enjoy playing with. That's what I do offline. When we're talking online, everybody's bringing their best three. So I think there's a little bit of diversity that's needed when it comes to building a successful online team. You want to have a good defender. I use guys like the Prime VIP Amethyst Evolution to Diamond, Bruce Bowen. Everybody wants to bring firepower offensively. You can change people up and mess their strategy up by having a lockdown god like Bowen on your squad. In addition, you want to make sure that you have a versatile big man. One of the player cards that I think falls under the radar sometimes as a budget card is the Rafe LaFrentz card from the Lights Out set earlier this year. He's an evolution card, and even if you don't involve him all the way, he can run the pick and pop very well offensively, still protect the paint defensively as well as rebounding, and it's just a good all-around card. In addition, while you're playing those online games, you can work on the stats required for his evolution and kind of double dip. Another tip to remember is there are no position locks in triple threat online and offline. I want you to use that to your advantage. In my lineup that I've given you, I have a big man and a small forward that can also guard anything on the wing. So I'm gonna pick a point guard. You guys don't necessarily have to. My Diamond Spotlight Reward, Steve Francis, is a great card. It can drive and dunk, but he also has playmaking ability. And if you get into the paint and kick it out to either a Bowen or a LaFrentz, you've got an easy cash money three-pointer if they bring the help. And don't forget the limited time events. If you see one available for triple threat offline or online, well, you've got a direction for that day because you can get bonuses to your MT, to your vault openings, and to your tokens, among other things. So looking for the limited time events and double dipping with the evolution cards, you can make a lot of progress in a mode in a short amount of time and earn some MT and tokens. The difference between offline and online play may be big when it comes to triple threat, but I really like both modes, and I think it's a good idea to dip your toe in either one. Maybe practice a lot of triple threat offline and then make your way into online. 3-on-3 basketball is much different than 5-on-5, so you may like a different set of 3 players than maybe your 13-player unlimited lineup. I personally run completely different players in my unlimited lineup so that I can have more of an idea of what to use in each mode. So that's triple threat online and offline in a nutshell. Let me know what you guys think, and of course, I want to hear your best 3. Hit me up in that Ask a Dev section. You can tweet the My Team handle or my Twitter as well. I would love to know what 3 you guys are running in triple threat offline and online. Until next time, see you in the next one.
This is Alexis Morgan, your 2K MC, and I'm ready for some fun because we have your top bloopers.
No! You already do enough here. You have like all of the jobs and responsibility. This is my only thing. I'm the 2K MC, and I'm ready for some fun because I have your top bloopers. But first, before we get started, we want to congratulate your top play of spring champion and the winner of 500,000 BC, Brisby Kev. Let's tip things off with Klitzer in the playground. Teases the opponent with a sequence of dance moves and still gets the block. One of the more disrespectful plays I've ever seen. I don't want to leave the playground, so let's move on with Dream Killer Bez. After a failed alley-oop lob, teammate flies in for the successful poster dunk. You know what they say, teamwork makes the dream work. They also say maybe, pass it correctly next time. Up next, we have Leo Herring 07 in the cages. Despite the vicious rejection from the opponent, the ball still lands in the basket. The power of the green release. Last, but certainly not least, we have Lil Romo 2K in the playground. Tries to send his teammate a lob, but instead comes away with the win. Did anyone see that coming? Because I sure didn't. I mean, Manu might have. Now, vote for your favorite blooper. And if you want your highlights to be featured in an episode, then submit them to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. This is a 2KMC, and I can't wait for next week, when I'll show you even more top plays.
Can I come next week?
No!
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've gotten into a bit of a rut. The season hasn't gone as they had hoped. You just get the feeling that they're somewhat discouraged right now, and that has them with an inability to break through.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Victor Oladipo has a huge task and a long road in front of him making his way back from that knee injury. But you talk to his teammates, and they rave about his mental makeup. They say he's an incredible person, great to be around, the most positive guy they've ever played with. So, Kevin, if anyone can come back from this, he can.
You better believe it. Outstanding, David. Thank you. Steve, we know it's a long season for the players, but talk about the coaches.
Kevin, you've seen it. Those coaches that are on a hot seat, they have those bags under their eyes, no sleep. Those coaches that have a long contract and they're winning, they're pretty good. And I think the coaches that sleep well is the coaches that have teams that they know that kind of runs themselves.
Now Golden State's starting five. Green down low with Looney. Curry is out there with Lee, and it's Wiggins in at the three, the small forward. And for Indiana, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at the small forward position. And the Pacers start off with the ball. Now Brogdon. Outside Warren.
I got yours.
Back to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision-making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Passes it to Oladipo. Pulls up. Not going to go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. There's the pass to Wiggins. Count it. Good.
The advantage of having a point guard you can trust. Steph Curry has one thing in mind. How can we score?
And here is Brogdon. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Back to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Warren. Begins with the block. Here's Green. That shot, no good. Nice D from Oladipo. Brogdon outside. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. On its way from Oladipo for 2. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Shoots over Warren, and that one's good. Wiggins has got his second basket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now, here's Warren. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And it's Wiggins missing.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Oladipo, the pass to Turner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
And he sinks the second. And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger. And continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor. Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, you can't allow that many second chance opportunities and then get almost none yourself. Rarely that works out for you.
Now Brogdon, following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. Oladipo outside. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance.
Tremendous anticipation by Draymond. He caused a turnover and got them out in transition.
Pacers trail by 3. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Pass to Warren. Over Wiggins. Offensive rebound.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Brogdon outside. Dishes to Oladipo. Pass to Sabonis. Over Green. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Now here's Curry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. And it's Wiggins missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Outside to Brogdon. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Brogdon against Curry. Here's Lee. And no good. Nice D from Oladipo. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brogdon. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Brogdon's got 5.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brogdon outside. Passes to Oladipo. There's the 3. There's Sabonis. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Curry against Brogdon. The pass to Green. Shoots. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Guarded by Curry. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Green. 20 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Pass to Oladipo. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Indiana with it. Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. And here is Turner, covered by Lee. Shots good by Turner. Warriors trail by 5. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade, but it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the second overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. TJ leaves, checked in for Sabonis. McDermott comes in for TJ Warren. Justin Holiday's checked in for Oladipo. And it's TJ McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Poole. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Holiday against Randall. Pass to McConnell. Here's Leaf. That one's not going to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. To the wing right side. Here's Poole. Just 5 to shoot. Misses off the right iron. And here's Indiana. They're on a 16-7 run. Holiday, the pass to McConnell. He dishes it to Turner. Passes it to McConnell. 14 feet away. The Warriors pull it in. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Inside. Here's Turner. No good with the layup.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Wiggins drives in. Now the pass to Pascal. Here's Poole. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Randall. Offensive rebound. Smailagic. Pass to Pascal. Wiggins surveying the floor. And another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
We see it all the time, Smitty. The league doing more to protect the landing zone of shooters, but for some guys, they're using that forward momentum to change that landing spot. What do you think of that?
Kevin, this is a great debate because as an offensive guy, I know you see a guy launching, I might change my shot and start to go forward just in case I can get a foul if it doesn't make the shot. This is a tough call to call. It's going to be like the charge block, I think, in some years to come.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Indiana. He's perfect from the line this time.
The Golden State Warriors so great offensively. People forget about their defense. Their length and IQ make them tough to deal with, especially in the playoffs.
Now here is Holiday. 11-point game his last outing. Here's Leaf. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. And that one's good. Wiggins. In the last couple seasons, Golden State's defense in the regular season slipping off just a bit.
You know what I think what happens is with their elite offense, I think they started to rest a bit more on defense. Also, when you've been to the finals 5 straight years, some coasting can occur.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And check out the numbers for Wiggins. Some good contributions, really, since the All-Star break. Putting up about 18 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? So we'll just have to wait and see.
Here's Randall following the score by Indiana. Pass to Poole. Three-pointer on the way. The rebound by Holiday. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Now here's McDermott. D right on him. Over Wiggins. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Pacers lead by 2.
The in-between game is what Doug McDermott must continue to build on. It's a beautiful thing to watch him hit that shot consistently.
Here's Pascal. And his first shot of the game, no good. The Pacers shooting to start out this game about 43%. Now, here's McConnell. He's defended by Randall. McConnell kicks to McDermott. To the paint. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Randall with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fires the three. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pacers out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
They've got Leaf. T.J. McConnell is out there with McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the 2-guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now here's Randall. No points in the game yet for him. The shot's good. And the Warriors lead by 2. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Holiday looking for an opening. 4 on the shot clock. Nice shot by McDermott.
Now, Doug McDermott is best known for that. A sharp shooting big from the outside.
Here's Poole. Holiday brings the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. And it goes down 2 points. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Pass to Leaf. Now Holiday taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 9.5 points a game. The pass to Poole. Lots of room. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Poole's got 4 points this quarter.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Leaf. Back to Holiday. Indiana again, turning it over. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
The Pacers making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. Now here's Curry. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
2 shots.
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. And the first one at the line is good. Sometimes, Smitty, you see someone make a pass and wonder, how did he even see that guy? I mean, it's amazing to me.
Yeah, I think Chris Paul leads that list. I think from a big Jokic, Trae Young is a young guy, Ben Simmons, Doncic, those guys see the floor extremely well.
And Sabonis drops them both.
And you look at per minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter, didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them, and now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Now, here's Warren. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shoots from 12. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just one on the basket from Sabonis. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile, and that ought to serve him whichever position he plays. They are just killing him on the interior.
Oladipo, the pass to Brogdon. And here's Sabonis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. In third, the Pacers.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Turner's checked in for McDermott. And he makes both free throws. The Warriors leading. And here is Lee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
Stephen Curry is great off the dribble, but he also is good at the catch and shoot.
Now, here's Brogdon. He has 5. And Oladipo, here we go. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Clock at 6. Back to Oladipo. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 4. Oladipo right side. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Curry outside. The rebound by Turner. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. Oladipo outside. Sabonis trying to get open. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Oladipo.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Stolen by Brogdon. Oladipo outside. And the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing Stephen Curry get up and send that one back.
Here's Curry. He's got 5. Shoots. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Oladipo dishes to Turner. Brogdon the pass to Turner. 6 to shoot. from past the arc. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Pass to Green. Brogdon against Curry. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Pascal. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Curry's shot is good.
Stephen Curry, as soon as he crosses the half-court line, he's in range.
Brogdon outside. On its way from Oladipo for 2. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 5th assist in this one. Passes it to Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. What a teammate, what a leader.
The Warriors have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. That's good from Stephen Curry. You know, Smitty, every team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those 1 or 2 player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. Here's Sabonis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
Free throw good, Sabonis. No good on the second free throw. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Lee. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Brogdon finds Sabonis. And the pass to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green, and now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Draymond is such a multi-talented player. He continues to develop his drive to the basket.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
That's good from Green. And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measurement.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Golden State. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
The 2017 Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond's biggest advancements have really come on the offensive end.
Oladipo. The feed to Turner. No good on that one. So Golden State will take it the other way. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will be the fourth of the string of 5 played on the road.
He's on a team with great mid-range shooters. It's starting to rub off on Draymond Green.
Now, here's Brogdon. 5 points in the game. Wiggins against Warren. Back to Sabonis. Oladipo for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Oladipo's got 14 points.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Curry against Brogdon. Looney kicks to Lee. Pass to Curry. Floats it up for Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Now, here's Brogdon. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Brogdon. Offensive rebound, and it's Warren with the jam.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Wiggins kicks to Curry. It's stolen by Oladipo. Lets it go from 14. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Stolen by Brogdon. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 7.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Curry kicks it to Looney. Wiggins outside. Golden State moving it around. Here's Green. Tries again, and it's sent back by Turner. Here's Warren. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Passes to Looney. Takes a 3. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Oladipo finds Brogdon, and they take the lead. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Curry with him. He's got 10. To end the run, he can't get that one to fall. Good D by Brogdon. Indiana leading.
A quick, good shot here, and they can go 2 for 1.
Trying to squeeze out every extra possession, but they have to work fast.
Now, here's Brogdon. 9 points in the game so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Oladipo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Oladipo's got 18 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now Curry. From deep. Victor Oladipo getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Here with Andrew Wiggins. Andrew, for you personally, a great first half. You really got to the rim a lot of times. What are you seeing out there?
Just a mindset to attack the rim early, try to mark my presence.
We certainly saw you in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Victor Oladipo putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points, 2 steals, and 4 assists. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, they showed a lot of discipline on offense. Called some high percentage plays. Even when the defense devised different looks, they always seem to have the answer. That's good coaching.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Green down low with Looney. Lee out there with Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. Oladipo, the pass to Brogdon. And there's Oladipo on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 6th assist on the night. Warriors trail by 6. Lee outside. Outside Curry. The pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Warriors shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Here's Lee. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Lee's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
Oladipo outside over Lee. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 8 rebounds in this game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Not the tallest power forward in the league, but Draymond Green carving out space.
Now, here's Oladipo. 20 points for him. Pass to Warren. Out to the right wing. And Turner kicks to Oladipo. Over Lee. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. Oladipo's got 22 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Curry fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Steph, maybe the best shooter we've seen from beyond the arc. Pretty.
Brogdon against Curry. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Lets it go with a 3. And that's good. Victor Oladipo for 3. 25 points in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Curry passes to Lee. Oladipo with the block. Left side, Warren. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Golden State with it. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. From deep. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Stephen Curry.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Wiggins against Warren. Back to Sabonis. No good on the triple. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's the floater. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Warren on the wing. Pass to Sabonis. That shot no good. Wiggins with some nice D. Lee kicks to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Wiggins right side over Sabonis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Indiana's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And that one's good, Brogdon.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Warriors trail by 3.
And you hear it all the time about how they say reaching the top can be the easy part. It's the staying there that's the true challenge. And Victor Oladipo achieved stardom, but has to make his way back after his knee injury in early 2019.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Passes it to Wiggins. Drills it from outside. Wiggins has got 19 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Oladipo had already dealt with soreness in that right knee, and you talked about that, missing about a month earlier in the season.
And some suggested he came back too soon. Hindsight, always 20/20, and players want to be out there to help win games. Sometimes teams have to protect them from themselves.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Miles Turner. Count it.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
To the inside, Oladipo. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 8th assist in the game. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Timeout called the Warriors.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to lead the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
An entirely new group in now for Indiana. McDermott's checked in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday comes in for Warren. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Taken away by Holiday. And here's McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down low. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Indiana, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
That's good from Turner. Warriors trail by 5. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. Indiana leading by 3. There's the pass to McDermott. The dish to Holiday. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. Here's Poole. He has 6. And Randall throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Holiday. His last 10 games, 4th in steals, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Turner. Here's Randall. Pass to Pascal. Pass to Poole. Clock at 6. Here's Wiggins. But he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. And another basket for Golden State.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
McConnell scanning the floor. Now here is Holiday. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. Kept alive by Indiana. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up over the D and in.
The Pacers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Warriors trail by 4. Randall with the ball. He's got 6. Wiggins dishes to Randall. Back to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here. Now, here's McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's McDermott. The shot from the low post is good. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Let's not forget, at 6'8", Doug McDermott has the ability to be a scoring threat inside the paint.
Back to Randall. Here's Pascal. Passes it to Poole. On the wing, Wiggins, guarded by Holiday. And it's Wiggins missing.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Wiggins with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Yes, that goes in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Now McConnell. Look looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Outside Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got his second basket of the night. And so it's Golden State with it. Randall outside. And there's the pass to Wiggins. Kicks to Randall. Golden State moving the ball around. Pascal, the pass to Poole. Over Holiday. That's in. And the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Poole.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
There's 1:26 left in the third. McConnell passes to Turner. Off target with his 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Wiggins, and it's all evened up. Wiggins has got 9 points in the quarter.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And Holiday kicks to Turner. Outside Holiday. Inside. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Holiday. 13 points for Miles Turner.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Randall. For the lead. It's rebounded by Indiana. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McConnell passes to Turner. And here's McConnell. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Turner. Fader on the way. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's a 4-point Indiana lead. Victor Oladipo getting it done for Indiana. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Leaf is out there with McDermott, and it's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Holiday in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. From 10 feet out, and he connects with the jumper. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Now here's Wiggins. It's good. Wiggins has got 11 in the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Here's McDermott. Here's Sabonis. Lays it up off the glass. Sabonis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Poole. Top of the key, Looney. He kicks to Randall. With some arc. From beyond the arc. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for McDermott. Victor Oladipo comes in for Aaron Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Pacers leading by 6. Ball's knocked loose. Curry passes to Lee. Here's Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Dishes it to Oladipo. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Sabonis with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. Warren kicks to Brogdon. Curry brings the double. Brogdon the pass to Warren from 11 feet away. And Pascal pulls it down. Pascal's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
That one drops for him. And now just a 2-point Pacer lead.
What I know about Draymond, he's not going to beat you with a ton of post moves. He's a guy who wins with effort.
Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Oladipo against Lee. Oladipo misses.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Curry kicks it to Looney. Feeds it to Green. Lets a floater go. Nice D from Sabonis. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Brogdon. Now, here's Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Warren. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. And he's good on the 3 ball. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Now here's Oladipo. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. obviously not helping their cause.
And he comes up with the deuce.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
The Pacers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Warren with the ball. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Greg, you talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
The last few seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't do anything flashy, but he just hits his shots and piles up the points on a nightly basis.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, at this point, it's undeniable that Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. You talking about guys like Ray Allen, he has passed up. That is big time.
Turner's checked in for Leaf. Now, here's Green. From outside the arc. The rebound by Brogdon. Pacers trail by 5. Curry brings the double. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 9 assists now tonight. And there are no metrics to deny. What Curry is doing is incredible.
And at this point, we take his jaw-dropping feats for granted. He passes the numbers test, and he certainly passes the eye test. Curry, the best at what he does.
Oladipo for 3. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Green taking his time here. Oladipo against Lee. Looney passes to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
The Warriors making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Brogdon against Curry. Brogdon the pass to Turner with the fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He dishes it to Lee. Back to Green. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Draymond playing a physical game down in the inside, playing through contact.
The pass to Warren. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Sabonis. Over Wiggins. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Sabonis.
That turnaround shot is clearly one of his favorites. He loves going to it anytime he gets an opportunity.
Turner with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And Oladipo kicks to Brogdon. Back to Oladipo. The putback, and Turner stays with it. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Curry against Brogdon. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. The dish now to Wiggins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 assists in the game. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. Pass to Warren. Over to the wing. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Goes back up. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Warren.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
Now here's Wiggins. Passes to Looney. Shoots over Brogdon. And that one hits back iron. Indiana's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. The feed to Turner. The pass to Sabonis. Indiana moving the ball around. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Indiana with a new shot clock. That one goes in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Curry against Brogdon. Curry can't get it to go. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Here's Oladipo. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. On the wing, Lee, guarded by Oladipo. Curry against Brogdon. From deep three-point range, Pacers with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:32 left in the game. Lee against Oladipo. It's Brogdon on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Oladipo to take the lead. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Lee outside. Good on the triple. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Now, here's Oladipo. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Curry against Brogdon. Curry looking it over. Wiggins from outside. Trifecta!
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. 36 seconds left in the fourth.
She said don't be stressing in the limelight. Prayers up for the most part. Ain't no killing her so far. Can't go her so far. In the clouds in a minute now. I should get it now. I already told y'all. Been tired of the useless. I've been tired of the using. I ain't been to the listening. Don't move me. It's a movie. He's running a movie. It is like that when it just you know you right.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
.36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Oladipo. Dishes it to Turner. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. So it's the Warriors now, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're behind by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
And so here is Indiana. It's stolen by Curry. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And here's Warren for 3 off on that one. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.